40 mind-blowing images you won't believe are real. In 1922, a photograph captured two women on a Chicago beach wearing swimsuits that were considered too revealing for the time. Their daring choice of attire cost them dearly. They were arrested for violating local laws. In the winter of 1930, Berlin witnessed a charming scene at its zoo. An elephant seal was given a frosty bath by its trainer, creating a heartwarming and playful moment amidst the cold. In 1907, the snowy fields of Sweden became the stage for a bizarre yet fascinating tradition: racing with an elk. Watching the majestic animal sprint through the snow was as surprising as it was entertaining. Fast forward to 1953, on a beach in Venice, Italy. A timeless photograph was taken, capturing Hollywood legend Kirk Douglas autographing a young woman's thigh. In 1928 Paris, Jacques Biederer, one of the earliest pioneers of erotic photography, created art that captured the subtleties and emotions of Parisian life. An extraordinary image from 1890 shows a photographer risking it all to capture a bird's nest. In the 1950s, on an Italian beach, a woman wearing a bikini, perfectly legal at the time, still faced a fine. In 1955, a tender moment unfolded when a father gifted his child a puppy. The child's pure joy was a heartwarming snapshot of innocence and childhood wonder. In 1936 England, a peculiar competition judged women solely on the beauty of their legs. To ensure fairness, or perhaps mystery, their faces were covered with masks. A 1938 photograph in Portland, Oregon immortalized the world's largest log cabin, constructed in 1905. Tragically, this awe-inspiring structure was destroyed by fire in 1964. In 1922 Washington, a policeman measured the distance between a woman's swimsuit and her knees. The rules were strict. Swimsuits couldn't be more than 15 centimeters above the knee. A rare photograph from 1892 in California shows loggers standing beside a giant sequoia tree they had felled. The immense size of the tree next to the men underscored both the grandeur of nature and the strength of human determination. In 1937, Toronto, Canada, two women made history by wearing shorts in public for the first time. In 1946, Frankfurt, Germany, a German soldier returned home after the war. But when he arrived, he was met with heartbreak. The family he longed to reunite with was no longer there. In 1988, a historic moment unfolded in the Soviet Union. The first ever Miss Soviet Union was crowned. This iconic photograph reflects the growing influence of beauty pageants in a changing society. In 1948, a young boy experienced the wonder of television for the first time, peering at it through a store window. This innocent moment captured the marvel of emerging technology. A 1939 photograph features Robert Wadlow, the tallest man in recorded history, standing at an astounding 2.72 meters, 8 feet 11 inches. In 1936 Germany, August Landmesser refused to salute Adolf Hitler, a courageous act of defiance against the oppressive Nazi regime. A haunting image from 1916 during World War I shows two German soldiers and their mule wearing gas masks, a grim reminder of the war's brutality and the fight for survival. In 1915, amidst World War I, an Indian elephant from Hamburg Zoo was seen pulling tree trunks in Valenciennes, France. With pack animals in short supply, Germany drafted circus and zoo animals into military service. In 1932, the streets of Paris came alive with men dressed as Mickey Mouse, symbolizing the growing global popularity of Disney and the vibrant entertainment culture of the era. In 1945, after World War II ended, a poignant photograph captured Australian soldiers freed from Japanese captivity in Singapore, their relief and resilience shining through. In the 1950s, America, a photograph of a lawnmower equipped with air conditioning epitomized the era's technological progress and the pursuit of luxurious living. A chilling 1938 image from England shows a woman wearing a gas mask as she pushes an armored baby carriage. In 1951, at an amusement park in New Jersey, contestants of a Most Beautiful Legs competition wore pillowcases over their heads. This quirky measure ensured judges focused solely on their legs. A striking photograph from September 1918 shows two women hauling massive blocks of ice with tongs. With men away at war, women took on physically demanding roles to keep life moving. In 1946, at Margate in England, the winner of a Most Beautiful Body contest wore a hood over her face so judges would base their decisions solely on her physique. In 1891, a rare photograph of 12-year-old Albert Einstein offers a glimpse into the early life of a boy whose mind would one day change the world. In 1960, in West Virginia, John F. Kennedy campaigned for the presidency by going door to door, personally connecting with people. This iconic photograph symbolizes his genuine and groundbreaking approach to engaging with voters. In 1929, Amsterdam, Netherlands, a dramatic rescue unfolded as a horse was saved after falling into a canal. A moment of compassion and teamwork forever captured. In 1956, in Japan's Niigata Prefecture, children wearing traditional Minobashi raincoats made their way to a New Year's celebration. The image reflects the blend of cultural tradition and youthful excitement. On a historic night in 1933, when Prohibition ended in America, the streets filled with jubilation and celebration. This photograph marks the beginning of a new era and a triumph for social reform. A 1935 photograph from the Great Depression shows unemployed men sitting outside their makeshift homes in Lower Manhattan. It poignantly tells the story of hardship, resilience, and survival during one of America's darkest periods. In 1943, during World War II, British soldiers were trained to defuse landmines blindfolded. This haunting image underscores the bravery and ingenuity required in the face of peril. Between 1911 and 1914, during the first Australian Antarctic expedition, sled dogs hauled supplies across the icy terrain. This photograph captures the bond between humans and animals in the harshest of environments. In post-war Berlin in 1945, an American soldier was photographed talking to a German girl. This quiet, heartfelt moment reflects the fragility and hope of humanity rebuilding after conflict. A photograph from 1890 showcases an old American schoolhouse repurposed as a home. The weathered wood and timeless structure whisper stories of history and adaptation. In 1894, a young Native American girl posed for a photograph, her warm smile radiating innocence and the beauty of her culture. This image is a poignant reminder of a rich heritage. In 1951, in Los Angeles, California, the legendary Marilyn Monroe was captured posing at a film studio. The photograph is a testament to her timeless allure and the golden age of Hollywood.